people in jars and they put them on the table. I was like looking, how did they do that back in... Oh, why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome back to Monster Month. So, it's another episode, and for this one, I am reviewing the film Bride of Frankenstein. Yes, Bride of Frankenstein, based on the novel of Mary Shelley's works, directed by James Whale, screenplay written by William Herbert, starring Boris Karloff, Colin, Clive, Vera Hobson, Elsie Lancaster, Ernest Stein, and E. Clive. So this is the sequel to Frankenstein from 1931, where it carries on from the first film where the monster resurfaces from the windmill destruction and then is in search of friendship and love, and does find that with an old blind man, but is soon scared off and scared away, whilst Frankenstein and his former mentor plan to create a female of the monster for him. And of course, do we see that? Yes, we do. So let's get to my likes and dislikes. First of all, I like this one. It was a good sequel. I reviewed the first one last year in phase 1 of this series, and I thought I've got to review this sequel, because I'd say this is a brilliantly done sequel. Boris Karloff has more words in this, and actually does speak in it too. As for the first one, I don't think he spoke at all. But still, I thought it was a great one, and it was the very franchise that inspired my former master, Dr. Fripp, to create me, because I'm like that. I'm made of bits of dead people and have a demon heart to keep me going. Anyways, as I was saying, I thought this was a nicely done story. I also thought they had good visual effects for the time, especially that one scene where they have little tiny people in jars and they put them on the table. I was like looking, how did they do that back in 1935? I mean, these days it's all camera magic and CGI, but in this it was amazing that they in a pre-digital world as well. I also thought the practical effects on Karloff were still as good as they were in the original film, and bless the man for actually putting up with that makeup and prosthetics, because he would sit for hours in that hot sun in that makeup, and he always did his best. I also thought Elsie Lancaster, who was only in 2 acts of the film, the opening scene and the final act of this film, she was beautiful. Even in her monster makeup, she was absolutely stunning in that look of her, and I just wish we could have seen more screen time with her. I mean, that's the only thing as well. We don't actually see the monster's bride until the final act of this film, when she is all in her makeup and stuff and is all, beautiful and that, which is a shame. Like I say, I wish we could have seen more with her, but still, the image of that bride still being fresh in your mind and subconscious for almost 9 decades now just shows how much her image has lasted, and has gone on to be part of couples' costumes around Halloween time. So, that's one negative I've got to say about the film, but the rest of it is just stunning and wonderful. Even though it's black and white, I still like this one, and even Boris Karloff's performance. And this wasn't the last time he would play the creature of Frankenstein's monster. So anyway, my ratings for this one, I shall give it a 4.5 out of 5 for this one, because I enjoy it greatly. So there you go, that's my review for this episode. So have you seen it? Let me know down in the comments below if you have, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to share with your friends, and to feel free to subscribe to the official Random Horror YouTube channel and to share with your friends. I have been your host for today, Frank N. Stein, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, don't have nightmares and bye. I'm using my hand that I can control this time to wave.